My name is Mike Garden. I am the technology manager at Turkstra Lumber. I'm focused on our entire tech stack, top to bottom, everything from IT, business intelligence, and all our operations focusing on technology. We were on an old Epicor product called Falcon. What we really needed was we were evaluating new products against where we needed the business to go. The older products didn't handle e-commerce. Older products didn't have robust API libraries. They couldn't integrate systems. They couldn't automate a lot of workflow. And we were really heavily evaluating every new product against those objectives. We had done a trial in e-commerce, and because there was no integration into our system that couldn't handle it, it was too manual for us to be able to actually handle the volume of data that needed to be exchanged. So it ended up not working out in our first iteration, which is why that became such a focal point of our search for a new ERP system. ERP One stood out to us because of the accessibility to data. RepGen specifically and the API library for us meant that we could dive into the data that we were collecting in a way that we weren't able to in other systems. And because ERP One has so many different modules that we could bring so many different parts of our business to, that would create a database with more robust information than we had access to before, and that then we would have access to with other systems. We've been able to improve all facets of our business. When you look at adding KPIs to everything you do, naturally, when you measure it, you're gonna get better at it. And it gave us visibility into almost every part of our business. So we could start understanding where we were doing great and where we were falling behind, and then put resources in the areas that matter based on knowledge, not feeling. We focus on anything that has direct impact to customers. So having feedback from customers and being able to add KPIs to every single interaction that we have with customers drives value. We didn't have any ability to pull the data that we needed to know where the surveys needed to go, and we didn't have a home to put the data when the surveys came back in to be able to compare it against the customer records. So that journey was not available to us before. So we run a KPI dashboard that's specific to dispatch as a whole. We consider delivery to be one metric that multiple people contribute to. The KPIs in the ERP One data allows us to identify the problem, and then from there, we can dive into the solution. It's all really specific to the roles in finance. Some of the roles, looking at our AP department, Easy AP and its integration into ERP One really revolutionized how we were doing payments. And we were able to build on that because of the customizable data exchange module. We were able to build a data exchange that we can then take those payments from Easy AP and actually process them directly to our bank. So that saves us money in the cost of checks, in the cost of cutting checks, mailing them out, the delays that can happen on that front. So.